Hi, my name is Jim Murray, and I've had the fortune to be able to help people for the past 50 years in easing their pain of their foot, their heel, their ankle, and even their knee. I believe in treating the cause while we treat the symptom. And let me explain that. We know where the symptom is. It's where you're going to put your finger on it and you're going to say, this is where I have the pain. But what we don't know yet is what is causing that pain to occur. And that is what I do different than anybody else. I believe in treating the cause at the same time. Now, I'd like to take a few minutes and cover some of the foot problems that we see in here on a frequent basis. Today, I want to talk about plantar fasciitis. Now, I know thousands of people have had plantar fasciitis, and the pain is excruciating. So what I want to do is to explain to you first what is plantar fasciitis so that you really understand it, and what are the primary causes of that problem. So plantar fasciitis, so that you understand, is the plantar fasciitis tendon. It hooks onto the bottom of the heel, goes all the way forwards, not touching any part of the arch, going over the toe joints and attaching on the bones there, and then reattaching onto the tips of the bone. Now that tendon is like a bow. It is keeping the arc of your foot up, but elastic enough that when you're walking, the arch can come down and then go back up like a shock absorber on a car. Now, when the arch collapses more than the tendon can stretch out, that's when we start getting minor tears in the insertion point on the bottom of the heel. And those little microscopic tears is where you're having the pain. Now, the cause of this is generally coming from some other area in the leg. And the most common one is going to be tight calf muscles. Because when calf muscles get tight in a normal heel to toe gait, it lifts the heel up too soon. And that only causes you to collapse your arch more to bring the heel back down on the ground. That collapsing, coming from the tightness in the legs, is what's tearing the fascia tendon away from the bottom of the foot. Now, there are other explanations. You could have a shorter leg and the pain be on one foot. You could have a hallux limitus or a hallux rigidus on the big toe, causing you to have to go around the toe, causing the arch to collapse. This is where, when I say we need to treat the cause while we treat the symptom, is important, because whatever that other issue is, it's got to be resolved. So from the standpoint of the heel, how we would help you out is that we would first treat the cause. So let's assume it's the tightness in the legs. At that point, I would generally put a heel lift in both shoes to alleviate the tightness in the leg from making the arch collapse, and then lift the arch all the way up to genetically where it is designed to be. A lot of orthotics that you try and you get, the arch is not being supported completely. So you get a little bit of relief, but it isn't completely gone. We've got to push those bones back up and take the complete tension off of that tendon. So I would encourage you to come in and let me do a complete evaluation for you. There's no reason for you to be suffering with this pain. So please come in, and I look forward to having the pleasure of meeting you and working with you. So thank you.